taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Or 10 years.
Yeah, but yeah, speaking of element of surprise, yeah, and Golden Boy, yeah, and that's what we got in the other event. That was the shit that we all pretty much thought. Yeah, Munguia's gonna stop a very battle-worn Deryanchenko.
We was on our King P shit. We was on some like, nah, this is trash. Nigga gonna go out and see a movie, holla at some
I'm a
shit.
boxing junkie. I watched the Golden Boy Thursday card, so of course I'll go watch this.
But
he was junkie, period, nigga.
Jaime Munguia and Sergiy Derevyanchenko, a stone cold fight of the year candidate. Like those two, like there's some real fades being thrown for 12 rounds. Like
that was a fight of the year.
They beat the shit out of each other. Like from opening bell, they beat the shit out of each other. Like the funny thing, the fucked up things too is Munguia tried to get Derevyanchenko to sign off on changing it from 12 to 10 rounds on some whole shit. Like,
dude, you heard about that? It was like they were saying it was 6 figures.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me these niggas were gonna give at least $100K fit 10 rounds?
Yeah. And the funny thing is too,
that's crazy.
He should have said yes,
and he would have definitely won the fight too.
He would have won the fight.
Yeah, he would have won the fight, exactly.
And he still, honestly, look, he still won the fight to me. Like Munguia won like maybe 4 rounds.
And like you said before, Munguia's defense got worse. Like it was like literally, and it wasn't just the foot face because Deryanchenko was literally loading up and hitting him with left hooks all over the fucking place. Like
it was the head movement. Yeah. He couldn't parry well.
I gave Munguia 5. I gave Munguia 5 rounds. I gave it the same scorecard that I gave Derevyanchenko Triple G, 114 to 113 Derevyanchenko. Right.
I gave.
Hold on. Wait. Munguia, you gave Munguia 5 rounds plus a knockdown. So how the fuck he would win that shit?
It's 7-5. So it's 7-5.
Hold on, but you gave Munguia the fucking
I gave Derevyanchenko 7 rounds.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying I gave him 7 rounds. So even with the knockdown, it's 114-113. Should have been enough for him to win the fight.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think fucking Munguia won that many rounds like that. Like I can see him winning 4 or 5 rounds, but even the people like. I can't even see Munguia winning 6 rounds because if you win 6 rounds and the knockdown, okay, then that's like some Spence Golovkin shit.
Gassed after 7.
Well, it was the 2 of the rounds that he won were the last.
Yeah, and those were the rounds that gave Munguia the fight, unfortunately. Because I remember I was tweeting, I was on the Ring Game trial, I was like, yo, Deryanchenko has to win one of these rounds convincingly in order to get a chance. And then he loses the 11th round, clearly, and then he gets dropped to the 12th, and he's getting ready to be taken up out of there.
He was hurt. He was hurt a couple times.
This is why, and moments like this is why Derevyanchenko won that poll of who's the fighter, the ultimate just came up short fighter.
Yeah, but like I said,
he's always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yo, that liver shot that he got hit with though was real though. Like that motherfucker was like, honestly, if he got counted out, I would have even been shocked. Like, dude got up and had to survive. Like,
why Munguia's an idiot? Because why didn't he not go back to the body? Like,
Munguia was headhunting. He tried to get him the fuck out of there.
He would have just hit him with this, like. One other body shot. All you do is a left hook to the body, which was there because
the body was there all night for these dudes. I don't know why. Like honestly, we missed 2 top level stoppages because niggas neglected the body all night. Yeah, like legit stoppages because of that.
Yeah, and all they were doing is just, granted, we appreciate the headshots, but it was like, goddamn, like Deryanchenko is known for his body punching. I don't know what he was, but. It was his foot.
It was landing too clean, bro. Like I don't know what it is in boxing, unless you just have a subconscious gear to go to the body. It just when niggas see the headshots are too open, motherfuckers just beat up their head. Pause. Like
Spence. Like Spence is like very few that go to the body like that. Like Spence. Like
Spence is one of those dudes who just always like it's balance. He'll give you the body shots.
Then he'll hit you with the jab.
But
like
it's funny because Spence does the opposite. Like some people go to the body to open up the head. Spence will go to the head to open up the body.
To the body, yeah. Remember, Ben, you called himself the body snatcher before.
No, he'll do that. He'll do that. Tap, 2 jabs to the head, and then a left hook to the body. Like to open it up every time. Like he does.
Yeah, because most people thinking the straight left is going to come after the 2 jabs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He throws them.
If you get ready to slip the left,
he throws some
and you get hit to the body, that fuck you up.
Spence be throwing some nasty body hooks, yeah, for sure.
But it's that type of shit we talking about that Zayas need to do, like switch it up,
and that's what Deryanchenko should, and he usually does it. But I think he made the fight kind of harder because first of all the size difference was crazy because Munguia was clearly a bigger fighter than Deryanchenko, but Deryanchenko was actually able to like push him like on the ropes for at least half the fight and everything like that.
Well, I mean, but wait a minute, hold up. The fact that Munguia was bigger actually like that means a bigger target at the bottom. So it makes no sense to not go there.
I mean, it seemed like the punches were there. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I don't know if you could aim a hook to the head and it scores. And if you could aim it slightly lower, it'll score again. Like, I don't know. It's just the headshots were just too easy, bro.
I mean, I think because in the 5th round, Munguia was getting ready to be taken up out of there because
he was almost out of there.
Yeah, dude, he got Munguia hurt like the 3rd round, the 5th round. Even late in the fight, honestly, the only 2 rounds Munguia clearly won with an 11th and 12th. Yeah. That's why I could only see him winning maybe like 4 or 5 rounds in that fight. Like, I don't think he did enough to win. Like,
yeah, I mean,
even with the knockdown, like I still thought he lost that shit. Like, it's almost like the fight with Ellis and that dude.
Rashidi and Villa.
Rashidi and Villa. Like Rashidi won that shit. Even when he got dropped, he still controlled enough of the fight rounds, all of that shit to win. Like,
yeah, it like I said, and I felt for Deryanchenko because, like I said, now he has 5 losses. Like he has a 14-5 record. That's a journeyman record, but it's like, it's just like we talk about Akhmadev. Like, bruh, like it's like all his losses were pretty much competitive losses, and because he's getting thrown to the wolves over and over and over.
Who was looking prime in there with Munguia? Munguia had this nigga looking like prime, and we thought
Derevyanchenko was finished.
Yo, he was looking finished, dude. Like you seen him on the undercard of those YouTube fights. He wasn't looking that great. Like
that's what I'm saying. So either his demise was exaggerated, or Munguia is just as worse than we thought.
I think it's both. Yeah, like Deryanchenko, I think he fought off the rust and looking bad, and he built himself up for this moment. And I think Munguia is also spoiling on the vine a little.
It was his last hurrah. To me, it was Deryanchenko's last hurrah.
I can see that too.
And Munguia was basic, and I mean, Munguia was always in a fun fight. He's action packed, but the defense is lacking. He hasn't improved.
I think at this point, it's past spoiling. He's rotting at this point.
Yeah,
he said he's rotting on the fight.
No, he's not on 160 no more. He didn't do nothing on 160. Now he's on 168.
Yeah, he's doing. This is the problem. He was doing it at 168 against this person at Deryanchenko. Like Munguia is. I mean, that's a problem. Like Oscar was vexed. Did you see Oscar? Oscar was rubbing the back of his head. Like Oscar was like, "What the fuck?"
I missed that part. I heard about that.
He was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, he was nervous because he
was getting blown, huh?
Yeah, like Oscar was like,
you seen how many times Oscar and Hopkins stood up during the fight? Like,
hell yeah,
Munguia was getting damn corner advice from Morales, Hopkins, and De La Hoya, and still lost that bitch.
And also, Chavez Senior was there too. Motherfucker was like, he was out there like doing.
Is Morales still a trainer?
Yeah,
he still is assistant trainer.
Assistant, yeah. All I'm saying, dude has a shitload of boxing legends in his fucking career.
And the thing is, he's not super
this is
trash.
the fights we get from dude.
He's not super trash. He's just like, I don't know, like
they can't fight for him. So
he his fights are exciting. I'll give him that. Like most of his fights
against who though, bro? Like
it's his competition. That's the problem.
Look, man, we're past this whole. Oh, his fights are entertaining.
Top 5 fight of the year. They're saying this is a top 5 fight of the year so far.
Yeah,
it is.
It's one thing where it's not a tough fight.
But you shouldn't be having a fight of the year with a nigga who had a fight of the year in 2019.
I think I called 5-round knockout. I expected it to be over in 4 or 6. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Munguia makes for fun fights though, but he's not doing this at the highest level. And then
there's a reason why Oscar's not moving him. Like the only one Oscar really trusts is Virgil Ortiz. You know, I mean, really.
That's dude. Golden Boy as a company has been taking mad L's. They lost Superbad, lost Canelo. Ryan Garcia just lost.
They lose Ryan. They cashed out Ryan.
Roca's Roca. Cobb is Cobb. JoJo lost.
Hold on. I thought Cobb wasn't even on Golden Boy.
No, he's having problems. Yeah, he's having problems. He was supposed to be on cards, but he got dropped.
Yeah, he was on there enough, so you know. He's
supposed to have contract issues, like like the other black guy from like.
But yeah, all they got is Virgil Ortiz over there. They ain't really got nothing moving.
Virgil, all they trust really is Virgil, and he's fighting Stanionis with next.
That's the only person really could hold Golden Boy down.
I mean, they
got low-key, Munguia, Deryanchenko.
Then they still got Zepeda.
Yeah, he still got Williams to pay.
Yeah, but he's not really a draw like that.
Yeah, but what's he on track to do?
He's 135. Like, he's probably waiting for a belt to open up. Probably get a vacant shot. You know what I mean?
That's the problem. These niggas just waiting, like, make the moves. Like, Zepeda should be in the mix with the top 5 at lightweight.
They got the prospect Floyd Schofield, which is supposed to, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, that's
that ain't enough, dude. We need stars like yesterday.
Yeah,
but I mean, no, but
boxing moves too fucking slow. This should have been UFC in a minute.
Golden Boy has 2 top 5, top 3 fights of the year, bro. This year so far, you know what I'm saying? Even though
accidental, bro. Like I said,
like nearing home.
We're not expecting Derevyanchenko to get into any more fight of the years after 2019. We weren't expecting Derevyanchenko to get in any more fight of the year.
He's basically the 160 Akhmadov.
Yeah. And look at this. It's 2023, and we're talking about a fight with Derevyanchenko being in a fight of the year. Like,
yeah, with
that shouldn't even come up.
With a young prime fighter who's increasingly getting hit to it, because Munguia was trademarked. Because if you look at their pictures, it was like, goddamn, like they were beat up, and then Derevyanchenko, like I said. There's not much you can do with a 14-5 record. Now, at least with Deryanchenko, we all know he got paid off these fights. He got millions.
Yeah,
he made millions off that fight. So he's not. So at least we know that he's not struggling for money. But it came at a price. It's coming at a big price. And now if you're Deryanchenko, you can't really rebuild him because he's going to be down for 120 days. The commission's going to suspend him. Munguia's going to be suspended because the fight was too brutal. And then what are you going to do? You got to come back and fight a YouTuber on a YouTube card on a PBC card? Deryanchenko has to really learn. He's faced the best fighters in and around those divisions, and he's coming up short, and he's taking huge beatings. It's like there's not much. He should probably retire because a 14-5 record.
He was getting dropped in these.
Yeah. A 14-5 record is almost so. It's not gonna take you too far anymore. It's and then Munguia is like if he stays at 168 because Benavidez' father called him was like, yo, we have congratulations, welcome to 168. Hey, yeah, they're gonna welcome him to 168 soon enough. Yeah.
Nah, you know what? Let me get Munguia versus Morrell.
Right. Yeah.
So we get to see how good one of these young niggas truly is.
No, nobody's going anywhere near Morrell. They're not touching it. Pause.
They already talked about Morrell Benavidez.
Yeah,
Samson's lying. Samson does this all the time. He's full of shit.
He's capping.
Yeah, Samson.
I trust Samson for the most part. When he usually says,
niggas mentioned the Andre fight, and I ain't hear shit about that. So
because Samson does this a lot. He just likes to talk.
But it's either way, Munguia's you guys, you got to do something. You either swim or drown. Pete, you want to bring up the results of the who beat?
Of course, I got it right here. There's who.
Nope, the screen froze. Hold
on, wait. Y'all already off of this chat.
Listen clear to the shit. He's not a troll. He's cool.
Hold on, nah. See, I gotta still. It's a chat. It's a chat. We gotta still look at it. He giving us UFC guys.
Yeah, I agree. Munguia definitely would have been food for Charlo Android. Charlo would have jabbed his head off and probably just Jamal for long layoff would beat Munguia, bro.
All right, no UFC talk in the chat. Leave that somewhere.
Going off on it.
My fault. I might have mentioned in the beginning.
We don't want to talk about fighters rolling around on the floor like homosexuals. Nah.
My bad. I think I brought it up.
Words of Bob Arum.
I think I first brought it up. It's my fault.
But yeah, the poll up, P. Pause.
Oh yes. So
double pause.
Who beat Jaime Munguia more convincingly? Was it Dennis Hogan or Sergiy Derevyanchenko? We got 27 votes so far, and 63% said Derevyanchenko. 37% said Hogan. So,
wow.
I mean, honestly,
I voted Hogan actually.
Yeah, same, because Hogan was not affected. Like Hogan was fought out of his mind. He was putting his foot in Munguia's ass.
He didn't do anything to Hogan. I don't remember.
Oh, this nigga's saying, yeah, you got muted.
The universe paused you.
No, I still can't hear you, P. Like you're
yeah, like I undo it now and talk.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I said I don't remember anybody doing a damn thing to Hogan. Like I don't remember him like anything happening to Hogan.
No, he put hands on Hogan, but it was more like a 8 rounds to 4 type fight, like a 116, 112 good fight.
I can't remember anything of consequence happening to Hogan.
That's what I'm saying. Like Hogan got hit because it's a boxing match, but as far as like controlling and doing the most hitting, Hogan won that more clear because he never got hurt like Deryanchenko.
I don't think there was ever a time where Hogan wasn't in control.
Yeah, no, I mean Hogan had this motherfucker moonwalking off one punch.
Now compare that to the Charlo fight. Now Charlo was beating the brakes off Hogan.
Yeah. Yeah, go figure.
But see, Hogan should have been a damn world champion when he fought Charlo as well.
Right.
And that kind of do something for your mind too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like we all fell for him too. Like that was
Hogan definitely won that fight. It was a lot clearer. Like I felt like Deryanchenko won, but like not like by the whole. Not how Hogan won like 8 rounds. Like I don't think Deryanchenko won that many rounds. Deryanchenko won more like 7 rounds.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, the knockdown makes it a closer fight, and that's what kind of hurt Deryanchenko because anytime he has these close fights, you could always use the knockdown against him.
Right, exactly.
And that's what kind of hurts him. But I thought he made Munguia look worse than he made Golovkin look.
Yeah,
and I felt like he hurt Munguia way more times and controlled the round more than he did against. That's why I felt like he beat Munguia over Golovkin. But even the Golovkin fight was fucking close because he only lost that by the knockdown, really.
Yeah, the knockdown. Yeah, I mean, that's how.
But then the ref fucked up. Like he should have been stopped out of that fight too. So
right.
So I look at all of that, but yeah, he just always come up short, man. Like, but Hogan definitely should have won that poll. Like, I don't know how the fuck niggas, like, the fuck. Who's y'all vote for besides Pat?
I already told you, I voted for Hogan.
I voted for Deryanchenko. Yeah.
This nigga Pilot be on the odd man out shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
get your explaining out the way, niggas. Explain.
It was about. I mean, Munguia lost both fights, but I expected him to get a robbery just because he finished strong in this fight, though. But the Hogan fight, I don't know. Maybe because now this Hogan, I just saw him lose on the undercard of some British shit. I just think he's, I just forgot all about that shit. Man.
This nigga probably just be like, fuck it, like I don't care how good you look that night. I just saw you lose last week, so. Fuck it, like you really did get robbed, nigga. Like that's fine, right?
What have you done for me lately? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny too because Deryanchenko, I mean, he wants 3 matches, but he also said too that Triple G and Charlo hit harder than Munguia. And I mean,
his face told us that.
Yeah, Triple G, absolutely.
I can believe that.
Yeah, like so it's like, I mean, if a rematch happens, I don't think Deryanchenko is going to perform at that level anymore. He's going to get fucked up. And it's
that should have been obvious to anybody that Munguia doesn't hit hard as those guys because he's not as explosive as Charlo, and he doesn't have the thud that Triple G has. So no.
Yeah, like you know,
he lacks the consistency in the arsenal with both, because at least like Charlo and Golovkin could give you a steady jab, some 1-2s, and Charlo knows how to work in the uppercuts, the body shots. Like Golovkin's going to give you the hooks and the body shots, the smashes. It's like Munguia doesn't do anything consistently. Like he could have just walked Deryanchenko down behind 1-2s, and he struggled to do that. Like he struggled to do so many different things in that fight. I'm just like,
hey, tell that dog to shut up, Pilot. I heard that dog in the background. Tell that dog to shut up.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, like I said, we were not supposed to get a fight of the year from that fight, and we did, and it's a brutal one. I mean, Golden Boy, you know, again on the board with another brutal fight of the year. And also, shout out to Shane Mosley Jr. for knocking Demetrius Ballard's head off for the TKO. That was long fucking overdue. Like, you know, finally, you know, he put some foot in some ass. Like
I was about to type the Pat. You know, like damn, this is about to be you know, like how he doesn't deserve to box anymore. He shouldn't be boxing anymore. But
Golden Boy was the only undercard that niggas was getting put out. Like,
yeah,
the undercard for this whole weekend of boxing was like trash. Like, I'm including the Broner, all of that shit. Like,
do you think they'll do the Munguia Mosley? Probably right next, same card.
No, bro, I'm like Munguia. Stop.
You know they're gonna do that. You know they're gonna do that, right?
They should have been did that. Like, why get like?
Yeah, I mean, Oscar's probably gonna treat that kid with kid gloves because he was like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker."
Munguia would stop. I mean, I'm sorry. Even though we should have, Munguia would stop most of it. Come on.
He probably would.
I don't even know by now. Because this is the thing, like Mosley, like this is the thing with Mosley. Like you could tell he's one of those guys that it takes him. It's hard for him to put everything together, but when he does, he's one of those guys who's going to give you everything once he does, though.
Right.
And he has enough power, speed, athleticism. Like he cares enough. Like that might be the wrong fight for Munguia.
Hold on, Blaze. I thought Shane beat Quigley, but
yeah, I mean, but it's the thing. Like for Munguia, like you don't want to have Shane be the best he could be on a night against Munguia,
right?
Because Shane could actually
probably hurt Mosley though. I mean, come on,
dude. Munguia will be the favorite. No one's doubting that. I'm just saying that a Munguia that looked that bad against a old Deryanchenko, I don't know if I throw him in there with a resurging Shane Mosley Jr., who's younger, faster, athletic, who just got a knockout, who we've been kind of being like, yo, like Mosley's been improving.
Well, no, his last fight before this was pretty trash. We were shitting on it. Remember that?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, but before then, he was still improving. He just had
the Rosado win. That was a big win for him. The Rosado win.
Yeah, like this is the thing. All I'm saying, like Mosley could be that guy who gets it all right when you don't want him to.
At his
like, I just want to take the chance on, like with Dervian, with what I'm saying now with Munguia, I roll the dice on a big fight. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna play around with him and say, hold on, if he could beat Shane Mosley Jr.
Like it's been time for a big fight. So who?
Anybody that's not a fucking Shane Mosley Jr. or Deryanchenko level dude.
Right.
Look, Adames would be the lowest big level fight for this dude.
I still want to see Jamal Charlo versus him. I mean, I remember.
I want to see that.
But that ain't happening.
But that ain't happening. Like, and he at 168 now.
Yeah.
So how you looking bad against Deryanchenko at 168? Like, do we really like, dude? Come on, man. Like, you talking about Mosley, really?
Yeah.
Nigga, you might be doing Mosley a favor. Like, dude, come on, bro. Like, it's something wrong with Munguia.
So basically, Munguia is right for the picking to get upset. Obviously, with the
you don't have the punch resistance at 168. He's used to being the sturdier, bigger, stronger guy.
He got rocked a handful of times in that fight, huh?
That's what I'm saying. This nigga got rocked a lot of times against a smaller dude. He was making short niggas like win.
Yeah.
He was literally like Deryanchenko was literally turning into Joe Frazier with them hooks.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, come on. rights to the body, everything. He was doubling up on some of those hooks. Like, hold on, wait, let me see. Blazing. Charlo effed up. Hogan's up so bad. Another common opponent. Yeah, Charlo. Yeah, he fucked him up. Like, but I feel like if that win would look better on Charlo if they wouldn't have robbed Hogan in the Munguia fight. At least he said he had a former world champion he beat, but boxing shoots itself in the foot. If only Shane started at 168, wouldn't have a loss today of Jason Quigley, the biggest bum of boxing. Shane got robbed against Quigley. I thought he beat Quigley.
Yeah, we all.
But how does Munguia go from beating Liam Smith to getting exposed by Watts dudes continuously? I don't fucking know.
Because Liam Smith the 154, you know what I'm saying? He's a 154, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Liam Smith has been fighting good enough up till now where it's like Liam Smith might fucking beat Munguia in a rematch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
You think about it. Look, Liam Smith had a Hogan type of fight, but the opposite end. Like, he gave Munguia a hard fight in a losing effort. He took at least 4 rounds from Munguia, being a smaller dude.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, niggas was like asking him, yo, so who hits harder? Him, Canelo, this nigga, that nigga? Like, and he's like, yeah, Canelo hit harder.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's just like,
ain't nobody respect Munguia like this, bro. Like, nah, I don't even know. Like, Liam Smith might beat Munguia in a rematch. So I'm not throwing him in there with Liam Smith, no Shane Mosley. Nah, like, give him a big fight. If you're not gonna if you're not gonna make a Charlo, Golovkin, Morrell, those type of Adamus, those type of fights.
Most of those are on PBC, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, we just had Garcia in a Tank. I don't want to hear no excuses. This is about Munguia's career. You do what you can to make the biggest fights for him now, because
he's like 43-0 with like really the worst. I mean, this is Zerdo.
He's beating the Leo Santa Cruz at 160.
Basically, Zerdo Jr., right?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah. Like 40 plus nobody cares. I mean, 40 there's guys lower weights, that but like when you're
but they got some names sprinkled in. Munguia has not given you anything, and the names he do sprinkle in, they be putting their foot in his ass.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, the name, look, the 5 people, look, didn't Inoue give Munguia a hard fight?
Hell yeah.
I forgot about that one. The dude, the what's the last dude he fought? Fucking the dude, Kilrain.
Rosado gave him a hard fight. Smith.
No, Kilrain.
Yeah. The one.
Kilrain, another one.
Yeah, the one I called Jobber Kelly. Yeah, the Kilrain.
Yeah, all these niggas is giving him hard fights. Whether he stop him or not, yeah, cool, but
no, he got the power equalized. Like, his power's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's everything else that needs to be there.
Right. It's only so much. It's only so long he's gonna get by on a punch and a chin. Eventually he's gonna get cracked.
What baffled me is how 41-0 fighting these dudes while King Loma fighting world beaters since his first pro. I mean, it's levels, bro. Like, I'm not expecting Munguia to fight the niggas Loma fighting, but like, you gotta fight somebody halfway there or something, like. And then you go in life and death with the people Loma's level will handle. So, and not even Loma, because Loma, that's a higher level of boxing.
Right.
But even Lomachenko, like, struggling with Ortiz, who can't make weight.
Right.
Can't make interviews. I ain't gonna forget that, nigga. Fuck that.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, like, Deryanchenko, good performance. I thought you won, but It is what it is, man. Like, Munguia,
he knows what's up. Yeah. He knows the game.
But I mean, I hate that we have to say it like that.
Though. It wasn't. I mean, I wasn't surprised when it wasn't like it should have been a draw or he won. You know what I'm saying? So
I would have respected a draw, but like
draw
they. I mean, and this is the thing. They may as well run it back, right? Because
wasn't it UD for him?
Yeah, but who else he gonna fight? May as well run it back. Honestly, I would give more respect for Munguia running it back and knocking dude out in 4 rounds than him taking the same level fight with somebody else.
Right, facts. Yeah.
Let us forget about this ever happened. Like, he almost needs like a the Abraham Miranda do back.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like run that shit. That motherfucker shouldn't be breaking your jaw in 3 places, nigga. Like, chill, run that back. Like,
I mean, this guy really won his belt on some fucking. This
nigga said, "Is Rome alive?" I don't know, bro. Like, Rome, you there?
I mean, the Saddam Ali win is pretty. Yeah. I mean, I feel like they set him up bad, bro. That Saddam Ali win. You know, Munguia was an unknown Mexican, big, towering over him, beat Saddam Ali.
Yeah, they didn't care about Saddam Ali for that. It was
that was fucked up.
We got this Mexican guy you could fight. He's probably thinking like, dirty, bro. I got some nigga from Home Depot. Okay, I could box him.
Yeah, they
see this big motherfucker.
Did him fucking dirty.
Yeah, they just roughed him up.
That was unfair. I was like, damn, you know, he retires from Miguel Cotto, then he gets his ass whooped.
Yeah, like he
got his ass whooped. That's one of the most legit ass whoopings I've seen.
They tossed that nigga. They bloodhounded that nigga.
Yeah, but it's crazy.
But yeah, we gotta get these reviews out the way.
Yeah.
I'm so used to looking at the clock and it's like 1 a.m. To see it as like 9:30. I'm like, oh shit, like.
Yeah, I know. Mentioned.
I mean, like I said, we got
the Broner card was alright. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want.
I mean, look, the Broner shit really ain't too much to say. Broner looked
okay.
He looked okay. Like if he was in there against anybody any better, they would have beat up on Broner. Like
he should have stopped it though. He should have stopped him.
He should have stopped him. He had him going in the 5th or 6th round halfway.
He was throwing his hands up for 1 second.
Yeah, he was throwing hands, but just wasn't enough, and it took him too long to get going. The attorney nigga.
And Rigo
tried,
Rigo
but
was negative. Rigo was negative Cuban School of Boxing, even though he got
the Rigo fight was bad.
Rigo was really bad.
It was just a horrible card to watch.
Don King keeps talking about Ukraine for some reason, but shouts out to Don King for stuff.
Because Ukraine probably gives him money. That's probably
I don't know what was going on. I mean, Don King put an event together. You know, got the Broner fight in Florida, so I'll give him props for that because niggas is trying to get Broner down here for years, but it just. This type of fight,
it always falls through. Huh?
Yeah, it always falls through. So props for him making it happen. But the performance-wise, glad to see Broner get a clear win. But you can't expect much else from him
against that guy. Yeah, 140. Because now he's trying to get.
I mean, look at Broner. We haven't had a clear Broner win in like some time.
Nah, I've been saying he should do Broner weight like 144. You know what I'm saying? Like he's enough of a draw where he could do his own catch weight of like 144. You know? What I'm saying?
He just needs the momentum. He really would have looked better stopping this guy. But now.
He stopped. He was boxing him, but he hurt him a little bit in the beginning with the body shot.
He hurt him a few times, dude. That's one thing I'll say with this. Broner was killing this nigga's body. Like he's the only person who legit went to the body the whole weekend. Like that's another thing. With the amount of body punches Broner landed, I thought he would have stopped the dude if he would have tried in the damn late rounds because he went to the body like the way Tio and Munguia and Deryanchenko, all those dudes should have went to the body. Broner was killing this guy's body. Like that attorney gonna be pissing blood with them body shots, but Broner still should have stopped them. It was just a janky ass production fight. The interview was funny as hell though. He said he needs some pussy to the fight. He was like Rolly Romero or Retardo.
Yeah,
I mean, that shit was hilarious. This nigga Broner hilarious, but
I need some pussy.
Yeah. The interview was the best part of the whole event.
I mean, boxing. You know, Broner's character's needed in boxing. You know what I'm saying?
It is. It just. I feel like we didn't get the winning Broner long enough for the sport.
Yeah.
And Broner for me is just too much of a joke. I like I said, I've never rocked with him because I don't like undisciplined.
We know you're like the Cyclops Scott Summers straight laced ass nigga here, bro. Like we know.
You know, but
I mean, I acknowledge him as a draw, but I was like literally all the shit I used to talk about when it came out. I was like, yeah, it came true. It was like, yeah, like I'm not gonna, like, yeah.
Nigga, we know all that. That we just want Broner just to win the easy fights he's supposed to win. Because his popularity, his antics, the shit he does is always good for the sport. Compared to now where niggas is like so lifeless, got no niggas can't.
But with Broner, his antics and surpassing his boxing. That's why niggas want to see him continue, nigga. Niggas just want to see the fuckery. Is it maybe he's just done? Maybe he's just too old now.
Oh, he is. He looked that way.
Yeah, he is too.
It took too long for him to get it going because.
Well, like Andrew said, he has a natural ability. You know, he has boxing skills. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know it's
But see, at least with the Santiago fight, Broner just needed to move his hands. Like he still looked like he had the hand speed and the power.
He's just too small for the welterweights. For the actual for the overgrown welterweights, he's just too small. You know what I'm saying?
He fights too small. It's not he's too small.
I mean,
I don't think Broner can make the 140 how everybody keeps saying he can. Y'all keep saying he can make 140. He can't make the 140
in between, like a Broner weight. He could do it with some lesser guys for a decent payday. If Don King,
he could, but that only works if you're beating the shit out of the lesser guys to make us want us to see you keep beating up lesser guys. He's not even doing that. Like he can't keep beating up social activists and
he should have beat up Better Call Saul. No, he should have stopped Better Call Saul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like at least when Roy Jones was beating up social workers, he was getting them fuck out of there.
Right.
Like if you're gonna beat up cops and attorneys, you gotta really get them out of there.
But I mean, he's still like there's like rumors like a Broner. I mean, he didn't call out Prograis, but he called out
Well, he said it before, but
Rolly and Ryan. I mean, I don't know.
Ryan Garcia and Rolly. Look, those three fighters are the only fighters that can fight each other where no one will say shit because they're all on the same level somehow.
No, Broner's a little nicer, but I don't know.
Nah, the way Broner looked back, if him and Ryan Garcia made a fight, I wouldn't say nothing. I'd be like, yeah, y'all niggas get y'all money. Like, it's like I feel like you got YouTuber boxing, then you got Ryan Garcia, Broner, then you got regular boxing. Like we got three divisions of boxing. We got the YouTubers,
like the Rolly sideshows,
we got the Misfits, YouTube niggas, the Blue Faces, and Salt Poppies, and all of them. Then you got like the Broner, Romelos, Rolly.
Yeah, I would
Jake Paul.
I would take Paul on his own tier though. I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty.
Yeah, they're their own tier. Then you got the third tier when we're like, all right, let's get Haney, Shakur, Fury, Usyk, Joshua,
Taylor, that was a big performance. You know what I'm saying? That kind of fight was a big fight.
Ooh, hold on, what?
Taylor and Teal, that kind of fight. Let's get Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's regular tier boxing. Yeah, we didn't care about it like that, but it's still regular tier. But come on, Broner, Rolly, Ryan Garcia, nigga.
Yeah,
y'all can have that all the same night.
Is Tank in that group or no? Or Tank's up top, right?
No, the fuck Tank is not in that goddamn. What are you smoking, nigga?
Nah, I don't see Tank. Because remember,
Tank in
remember a couple of years ago, it was Gervonta and Shakur's the fight. I mean, Gervonta and Teofimo was the fight, as the fight. You know what I'm saying?
It's still that fight. Who y'all think wins?
It might became it again.
It could be made. It's the fight now.
I mean, because Haney's still, Haney and Shakur still in the mix.
Because who could Tank fight that has a better win than T.O.'s Lomachenko and Josh Taylor?
Nah, nobody got wins like that, especially at 25. Yeah.
That's why I give T.O. his props. He a young nigga with those big wins, but
yeah,
still a little racist motherfucker. That's why I know I couldn't go to that gym to see him meet and greet because I'd have said something about that.
Tay might be back on pound for pound though. You know what I'm saying? Tay might be top 10 pound for pound. Like that.
Top 10 pound for pound.
Maybe 10.
I give you top 15. I don't know about top 10.
10? Maybe 10? Nah.
He might be 15.
Damn, 15.
Dude, he just fucking lost to Sandor Morton and you just beat a nigga who lost his last fight. Get the fuck out of here. Like, him being top 15 is good, yo.
Yeah, 15 is good, right, yeah.
But the top 10, like, so you mean to tell me you moving around Fulton, Haney, fucking Mel, Charles, all these niggas for T.O.?
Yes. Absolutely.
Hold on, so Pat, you think T.O. top 10?
No, I'm talking about Pilot from that.
Okay, yeah.
My list is a little bit more rigid. T.O. is not top 10.
I'm about to say, I know, goddamn, if Pat got T.O. top 10, then I'm just...
Nah, but I mean, before
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is saying at that point.
Before the Kambosos loss, though, he was like top 8, top 7 for a second.
Yeah, he was there.
But dude, okay, yeah, right.
Yeah, so it's not who he beat top 10 after a win after he beats the king of 140. What do you mean,
dude? But it's also who else is fighting and beating niggas too.
The guy that was a super favorite, you know what I'm saying? The guy that ran 140. Give him
Taylor wasn't no super favorite. Remember, this was a Constellation 140 fight. Both these niggas lost their last fight and looked mid. One nigga just looked less mid than the other when they fought.
The poll numbers are like 75 to 25.
It don't matter, dude. Look, do you see anybody putting Lee Wood in fucking top 10?
Hell no.
Nah, hell no.
Well, and look how you said hell nah. Like for me, even suggesting that.
Yeah.
And he got the Zucan, Laura, and Conlon wins.
Yeah.
No, that's not touching Lomachenko or Taylor.
Dude, that's fucking three. You kept saying he underdog. That's 3 underdog wins, and 2 of them by KO. Get the fuck out of here.
I guess. I mean,
dude, look. Okay, look. If Tio was fucking top 10 or top 15, Lee Wood deserves top 15 as well.
Yeah, no, yeah. Tio and top 15.
You can put him on your list, but
but no, Tio.
So look, basically, look, we're talking about Tio. We're looking at all the fights. The nigga lost to Sandor Martin. Him beating, that's what I'm saying. He need to do a little bit more. Like the Josh Taylor fight is good.
I can see. I was watching the Bud fight after a while because the fight was boring. But Teo won. Teo won that to me. I was watching both fights at the time, but I feel like Teo won that, edged it out.
Yeah, but he ain't look good. But look, bottom line, he ain't look good enough for them.
Twice, but I mean, I was shocked to his chin because I expected when Taylor was kind of getting into his groove, I still expected Taylor to maybe catch him with something, but it just never happened.
All I'm saying is, like, look, both them niggas could be top 15. I'll put Lee Wood and Tio. Tio might be 15. I'll have Lee Wood 14 because I look at the consistency.
I'm kind of high. I said top 10, but I just he's.
I know you high, nigga. I look at your ass and you high.
But he's back to like thinking he might be a special fighter because before.
Yeah, remember I said he's like top 3 in the division. Like, you act like I'm not giving this nigga props. Like, Tio's top 5, top 3 at 140. One of the best wins at 140. One of the best wins of the year. He's doing it. Is he top 10 pound for pound? No.
That's
top 20. Yes. Top 15. Yes. I'll give you that.
It's probably performance of the year though. So far, I mean, like.
Nah, I can't give him performance of the year.
Zang and rejoice for that. You know what I'm saying?
Because you still had niggas picking him to win.
Right.
I mean, you had some Tio.
Ain't nobody was picking Lee Wood to fucking win. Fuck out of here, and then you look at me crazy for saying he top 15. Like,
I'm just saying. I understand it. Man, there's a lot of great fighters that don't, that won't make top 15.
No, I think probably just has a little crush on Tio. That's why he's going so hard.
That's what it is. Like, goddamn,
great win. Everybody was doubting.
I was so glad the takeover didn't get taken over.
He said we went from the S word to going back up top 1 week in one fell swoop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Kanye West, gotcha.
Yeah, this nigga just like
everybody thought he was done. I'm just saying, give him some,
Yeah, this nigga just likes Tio. Like, I mean, it is what it is, but
Yeah, he up here like Tio, like get the fuck out of here.
Nah, Tio has to do more. Like I said, Tio's in a division where you have to do more in order to raise where I think he is.
He's 2 out of 3 fights at 140. Like, Ocampo and Taylor good, but the Martin, he get me one more performance and he kind of evens out the Martin fight. But you can't because 140 is so stacked. All it takes is one of these other niggas to knock somebody out, and we'll be like, Tio who?
Yeah, that's what I said though. Tio has to, if he wants to, he's the man, but he has to clean up 140 in order for him to go up the ladder. Like, he has to do it. If he has to wrap up 140. He didn't wrap up 135, so he has to wrap up 140.
Yeah, like y'all want to give Tio like too much credit. Like, we giving dude credit, but goddamn, like he ain't there yet. Like he got to clean up some shit. Like he only cleans up 2 names in each division.
Real quick. So Teo versus, you think Teo will beat Jose Ramirez?
Yeah, he could beat Jose Ramirez.
How about Barboza?
Yeah, he can.
He'll be the favorite. He could be. This is the thing, Barboza, man. I don't know about I think he's another spoiling on the vine type guy right now. He should have looked better against Pedraza than he did.
Yeah, definitely.